helper. Now, I don't think we've actually talked, you and me. You have this habit of coming on while I'm at work and then disappearing for several months. So, hi there. My name is Apollo. You and I have a problem. Now, you've always struck me as a man of logic. I can appreciate that. I like facts. I like citing your sources. I like basing your actions on hard physical evidence. So let's talk logic, okay? Let's talk physical evidence. It looks to me like you just burned down Natalie's house and told her to go rot in the dark place. Rule number 803. Bonds are immeasurably valuable. Now, if I recall correctly, that is why you helped us last time. Because if anything was going to ever happen to Natalie, Cot was going to throw a fit and probably go crazy and end up broken and destroyed. But now it looks like you're encouraging bad stuff to happen to Natalie. It looks like you may even be trying to do bad things to Natalie. You know, Natalie, Cot's only friend in the world. The one that Cot keeps trying to protect with his life, that he keeps coming back for, that he keeps chasing after when she runs off. That Natalie. I don't think he's going to be real happy when he finds out what you've done. I'm thinking he's going to have a real hard time listening to anything you say now. Now, I do believe that you want to help Cot. I have never, ever doubted that about you. And I know that you have your reasons for what you're doing. After all, rule number 1, there are no proxies, only people with purposes. But, you've never exactly been very forthcoming about what your purpose is. Why are you helping Cot? What is it that you need him for? What can he do for you? How do you intend to help him? Because I'm not entirely sure that what you think is helping is actually what anybody else would consider to be helping. Let's look at how you've helped Cot so far. You've bricked him in the head, given him a concussion, held him hostage, possibly tortured him, left him in a body bag. You have led him to a house that he could not escape from on his own, and where the Slender Man attacked him. Now, granted, you did help him out a little bit there. I will give you a little bit of credit for that, but you were the one who put him in harm's way in the first place, so you don't get a whole lot of credit. And now, you're threatening his closest companion. Do you even intend to try to get his mind back? Or are you just gonna haul his empty shell around with those headphones on like another doll? Natalie says that she gets the same feeling around you that she does around Slender Man. She gets the same feeling around you that she does around the monster that is slowly driving them insane, making them sick constantly, and smashed Cot's head into the ground until he was catatonic and bleeding internally. that probably means something about you. You say that we're infected. You say that Roivus is the infection, and that that's bad. I'm going to be honest here, though. I've never actually seen any bad consequences of this being infected. What I have seen is Roivus protecting us from a serial killer. I have seen Roivus arming Cot and Natalie against the monsters that are trying to fight them. I have seen Roivus saving Natalie's life and Unknown's life. I have seen Roivus beating mirrors to a bloody pulp and building an army dedicated to making sure that Cot and Natalie stay alive and well. You say that Roivus is no better than mirrors, that they are both the infected and are both equally dangerous. But I personally don't see any similarities between those two things. In mirrors, I see a monster. I see lies, theft, extortion, corruption, and murder. In Roivus, I see kindness, compassion, family, love, safety, a powerful ally. Now you should probably understand about me. I got a loyalty streak a mile deep. I will defend my friends and family to the death, and it will take a heck of a lot to get me to turn from that. I feel like you'd appreciate that, actually. Rule number 19, always have faith in the path you create. Do not allow deception to divert your ascent. The path I've chosen is to protect Cot, Natalie, and the friends I've made trying to help them. And it's going to take a heck of a lot more than just stop getting involved, you don't understand, to get me to turn from that. So if there really is a really good reason why this infection is dangerous and needs to be stopped, I'm gonna need to know what that reason is before I just sit back and let you handle it. We've heard rumors about you killing people. We've heard that you killed Scott from Cranbrook Drive. You once said that killing was not your preferred method, but you didn't seem particularly morally opposed to it either. And you did muse a little bit about the possibility of killing all of us. I wouldn't put murder past you. So, the infection can't be contained, so it must be purged? Would you kill us if you had the chance? Would you kill Natalie? You know, Cot's brain is half in the dark place. Does that make him infected? Is he a threat? Are you gonna hurt him too? You've seen what we can do when we feel threatened. We defeated a monster not even you knew how to handle. I do wonder what we'd do if we thought you were trying to kill us. Helper, I know you don't like talking to us. You're worried Roivus is going to find out what your plans are and compromise them, because she's probably not going to agree that what you think is best for Cot and for the world in general actually is what's best. I get that feeling. But you see, the problem is, not telling us is compromising you even more, because it makes you look suspicious. It makes you look like a liar. It makes you look like an enemy. Really, if your case is strong enough, if your logic is sound, your explanation backed up by facts, your tone convincing, we might believe you over Roivus. And if we do, and we don't do what she says anymore, then what could she really do to you? Like, really? To be perfectly frank, we make the biggest messes when we don't know what's going on. Like, when you really look at it, pretty much every mistake that we have made is because somebody didn't tell us something. So, if you don't want us to keep screwing stuff up, it's in your best interest to explain. Because if you can't convince us that what you're doing is right, then maybe we should assume that it isn't right. Rule number 44. There are times it is necessary to bend the rules. Helper. This is one of those times. I know you don't want my help. I'm not offering my help. What I'm saying is, if you don't want us to start actively trying to hurt you, then you better answer what we want to know. What is the infection? What does it do? Why is it bad? Why does it need to be contained and/or purged? How do you plan to do that? What happens if you don't succeed?
Tell me why my genetics such a